Okay, this introductory little video, I'm just going to show you how to set up Premiere Pro. Double check that you've got your folder structure in place for all of your project files, and then getting everything saved. So first of all, I'm just going to come to my own folder here that's on the D drive. Yours should be on your P drive. And you can see I've got a projects folder, and in that I've got a few different projects on the go. The one that we're concerned with today is the Dan is Mad demo. So I'm just going to double check in there. I've got a little bit of footage already saved. I've got some audio clips in there. And then I've got a folder ready to save the project into. And then eventually there's a folder there for whenever I export what I'm going to do. So with that ready, I've opened up Premiere Pro and I'm going to go for a new project. And it's going to present me with this window, which first of all is going to ask me to name my project. So Dan is Mad demo. The next and vitally important thing is here, the project location. At the moment, you can see that it's trying to save this new project into a very old project from 2018, which is the last thing that I happen to do on this particular version of Premiere Pro. So I'm going to override that, and I'm going to decide very specifically the exact location I want to save this in. And that location is going to be back through into my own folder, in my projects, the Dan is Mad demo structure, and save files. That way I know exactly where this is going to be saved, and any auto saves that I made are also going to be put there as well. After that, I'm just going to now create. And that will present me with the workspace that you have probably become familiar with over the last few lessons. Once that wakes up, the first thing I'm going to do is set up my sequence. Now, it's actually brought me to a workspace that I'm not that familiar with. And if that happens, we can just come up to here, to our workspaces, and have a play around and find one that is more familiar. So that looks quite good to me. To set up a new sequence then, which is going to allow the timeline to populate, I'm just going to come up to File, New, Sequence, and I'm going to double check what settings it is currently going to set my sequence to. Now, at the moment, you can see all of these options. We generally film with DSLRs, and we film at 1080p, which is full HD, and then it's 25 frames a second. And I can click OK, and I know now whenever I drop some media onto this timeline, the two things are going to sync up perfectly. So that's step one done.